Welcome back. Now, a U.S. lawmaker has introduced a legislation in the U.S. House of Representatives that seeks to terminate Pakistan's designation as a major non-NATO ally and require annual certification from the president with certain conditions for Islamabad to be given such a designation. For any further continuation of Pakistan's designation as a major non-NATO ally, the bill has now asked the U.S. president to issue a certification that will allow the country to show its progress in arresting and prosecuting Haqqani network's senior leaders and the mid-level operatives, and that if had taken steps to demonstrate its commitment to prevent the Haqqani network from using any Pakistani territory as a safe haven. Now, the bill that has been introduced by a congressman who represents the 5th Congressional District of Arizona, well, it needs to be passed by the House and the Senate before it could be signed into a law by the U.S. president, and has been sent to the House of Foreign Affairs Committee for necessary actions. We have Rishabh with us right now. Rishabh, how do we understand this, especially when it comes to Pakistan here and the kind of relationship, rather a rocky relationship, that the United States have had in the past with Pakistan?
So definitely, United States have had a rocky relationship with Pakistan. Remember when Joe Biden took over as the presidency of United States, he did not call the then Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan. Pakistani Prime Minister kept waiting for a call from the United States' new president, but his tenure ended, or rather his tenure was cut short by a coup of the opposition parties. But he never received a call from Joe Biden. That was just a trailer of the changing relationship of United States and Pakistan, the change in stance of United States. And now this bill by a congressman from Arizona, Andy Biggs. So even though this bill might not have a very big significance in relationship on papers, but this shows the temperament of lawmakers in the West, where they are now understanding that India has been, crying foul and showcasing how Pakistan has been a terror state. But now the lawmakers are understanding themselves that if the funding to Pakistan continues, it is an indirect funding to terror state.
All right, because it seems that these conditions seem to be a very tall order for Pakistan, given that many in the United States believe that Haqqani network to be a veritable arm also of the ISI. For the moment, thanks very much, Rishabh, for joining in. You're watching Times Now. We'll be back after a short break with the top headlines.